welcome back. This is Dreddeus with another episode in the Miami Dolphins franchise. I am really enjoying this franchise series at the moment. We are really doing very well. The team is just clicking so well. We're just really moving along through the motions, I would like to say. But of course, there's always things happening. For instance, in the last game against the Packers, it was really tight. It was way more than I wasn't expecting that after the 26-7 win against the Bills. That was otherworldly. Josh Allen never got going. It felt very similar to the Chiefs. Maybe it has to do with those quality quarterbacks just being easier to contain in terms of being more aggressive in their play style. The Titans was Jameis Winston. He was super low ranked, and that was a really tough game. This one is as well. We had a rookie quarterback, not a rookie quarterback, but Stephen Thomas here. I mean, he's not a top elite quarterback by any means. He's not bad, but he's not elite. And that was really weird though. And in the end, I mean, we did get a win, 20 versus 70, but it was really down to the wire. So this week we're going to be playing the Bears. On paper, again, we are clear favorites. Offense versus defense, and their offense versus our defense. We should be containing them quite well, but of course, things can always go wrong. Things always happen in Madden and in the NFL. It's what I love about the game. It's what I love about the league. And yeah, just keeps me motivated to do content here for you guys. We don't have much to do this week. We've got players ready to negotiate. We're going to do weekly strategy, of course. Check out the Chicago Bears roster. And that is that. Players ready to negotiate. I will tend to that first because I do want to address something here. Kyren Williams, I'm going to look at his performance at the end of the year. He's not really that much of a crucial factor by any means. He is a super solid long-term solution. But to be honest, 80 rated halfback, we can get that at any time. I just feel like he has something to offer here. But for the moment, I'm not too keen on handing out deals because I do want to save the cap for players that I really want to keep, like for instance DJ Johnson. I do want to keep Cam Steele around. I think that he has a really high ceiling, plus he's going to be super cheap. Siaki Ika, also a player that I would rather keep than let go. And then we've got a bunch of players back here being the mentors. I don't really bother about these. I don't think that we have to keep them. Jeremy Ruckert, also a player that I want to keep. But then again, if he is too expensive, if we can't pay what he wants, then I'll just let him go. Pick him up out of free agency. Think that might be cheaper in the long run. 26-year-old, 78 rated tight end is not going to be too hard on the market. Kareem Hunt is a big question mark for me, to be honest. And I am thinking that before the trade deadline, we might do something with him. We might trade him on for I don't know, for a prospect running back, for whatever. But I feel like having him on the team is really good. Keeping him around for 2 years for $6 million, that is probably a good idea because he's just going to be a good asset. But then again, he's going to regress. He's 31 now. He's going to go down, and we don't really need him, quite simply. We've got DeAndre Swift, we've got Bijan Robinson. So I rather see him as trade capital at this point in time. Siaki Ika want to keep, Cam Steele want to keep, DJ Johnson want to keep, KELEE RINGO. This is a little bit of a brain scratcher. I was checking what he wanted to have. If I were to go for this deal here, that would be around the 29 in total, cap hit around 5 mil to 6 mil. If I prolong that to a 7-year contract, it's going to be at the beginning below 5, but then it rises above 6 in 2033. Not sure if we're going to reach that stage, but still, I like to think long term. If I were to go for a very player friendly deal, we even hit the 8 mil. We've got a 51 mil deal overall, and to be honest, he's my third cornerback. I've got Derek Stingley, got Malachi Moore. Both are set as my starters. I've got Tre'Vius Hodges-Tomlins, 25 behind him, 78. So what do I do with a player that he's okay? He's certainly good. He has his qualities, but do I really need to keep him around? The answer is no. And I decided to take a look at other potential players in the league that I could trade for, and I found a pretty interesting player. I didn't check anything. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I'm going to do this with you guys now. But I found a player on the Eagles and it is this player down here. Is Malik Muhammad, 22-year-old player. I'm going to show you the player card. He has a hidden death trait. 297 snaps played out of 500. He's a rookie out of Texas, a Longhorn. He's got good speed, good acceleration, good agility. Of course, a lot of attributes need to be developed. But he's got 2 years to do that. And with a hidden death trait, you never know what he's going to be. And that is really exciting. Because if he's a star death trait, he's going to have a better death trait than KELEE RINGO. If he does have, I don't know, a superstar, whatever, then he might even be a future starter, and that is exciting. Looking at his contract, he's got 4 years on the deal. Maximum is 2.2 in 2029. And that is way better than anything we have to pay KELEE RINGO, and we will get a similar skill set. Plus, he's not going to be my starter. And so, to finish off this line of thought, I decided that I was going to trade KELEE RINGO away. I feel like he has to offer something to the squad. I do not dislike him, but I just want to keep the cap. I want to sign, I need to sign Michael Mayer next year. I don't want to risk that. Plus, he's a backup player. That is all I can say. And I feel like, you know, if I were to go for this trade, we would certainly even maybe get a draft pick to go with that. So we're going to take a look here, maybe get a third rounder. I don't know if this is really worth it, but we're just going to try this. There we go. Just got a third round deal. We just got a new quarterback that we can feed in. With KELEE RINGO, we don't have to deal with the, with the contract situation. We don't have to pay him 30 mil. We don't have to have a cap hit of around 6 mil per year. Not counting bonuses into the equation here. We got a cheaper player that has a similar skill set that will develop into the future. And that is something that we just have to do sometimes in Madden. That is something that I really like about this game. Justin Fields, still the quarterback for the Bears. This is something that I like. We've got Sam Ehlinger behind him. Chris Rutherford, a one-year veteran player out of Vanderbilt. Justin Fields with a star F trait, going strong. He's a very solid quarterback. Really like him. Also in real life, the speed, acceleration, agility. It just like his style of play. Sadly, he does get injured quite a lot. Not really featured here, but overall, really nice player. Like him a lot. Halfback David Montgomery is injured, but we've got Breece Hall here. We've got Jahmyr Gibbs. I've got Deontay Hurst. This is an insane running room. All right, let me just put that out there. 2 elite running backs. Breece Hall, absolute gem of a player. I had him in my LA Rams rebuild that I did on Madden 22, the franchise series, and he was just fantastic. He was so good, almost a Bijan Robinson type of player. But yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs also looking very, very nice with his startup trait. 23 years old, 92 overall, absolute great player. Down at Deontay Hurst, 2379, also a solid player. Normal dev trait, but just a very good running room. Fullback Roger Carter. Wide receivers, we've got Chris Godwin, we've got Darnell Mooney, we've got Deontay Johnson, we've got Donovan Peoples-Jones, Quentin Johnson, and Jaylen Gibson. All right, Chris Godwin. Let's check him out first. He is, of course, I think he's a former Buccaneer. Yeah, there we go. Former Buccaneer. Then Darnell Mooney, longtime Bears player. Deontay Johnson, where did he come from? Is he from the Steelers or is he a Bear? Yeah, he's from the Steelers. So that is also an interesting trade here. We've got Donovan Peoples-Jones. I don't think that he's initially a Bears player. Yeah, Buffalo player with the Indy. That's where I know him from a rebuild. So there you go. Quite the traveling player. Quentin Johnson, 2583. Super solid wide receiver room. Tight ends. Dawson Knox, 2994. Rashard Cooper with an X Factor. Wow, at age 23. This is nasty. But okay, luckily not that highly rated yet. But I would say elite. Very, very good. Due to the X Factor and the abilities, and this is Scott Paul while he's there, and that's about that. Let's take a look at the offensive line now. Left tackle, Tommy Brockmeyer, 84 rated, behind him Dylan Solomon. Tommy Brockmeyer with the startup trait looking good. Eric Flowers at left guard, Andrews Pete behind him. Is Flowers a longtime Bears player? Nah. Wow, what a journeyman. Seattle, Carolina, Detroit, Baltimore, and now Chicago. Jesus Christ. Can't stay long. Nick Harris at center. Behind him, Cedric Van Pran. I would put Cedric Van Pran up top, but that's just me. Right guard, Cooper Beebe. Wow. Chris Paul behind him, but Cooper Beebe, man, what a player. 24 years old, 91 rated, superstar depth trade, strength 97. Oh Lord, right, the right side definitely looking better than the left side. I spoke too early. Zach Tom is going to be here. He's a very versatile player. I think he's out of the 2022 draft, if I'm not mistaken. Really like him. I used him also in the Rams franchise series, but Larry Borum is injured, so we're going to be facing Zach Tom, almost equal. Left edge, Dayo Odeyingbo. There we go, 2678 rated. Isaiah Neal behind him. Right edge, Yannick Ngakwe. There we go, 89 rated, 31-year-old player. Norman Fusaro. D-tackle is Talik Williams. We've got Tommy Togiai and Jadarius Allen. These two I would say are really good. I mean, Talik Williams really looks very nice. Normal depth chart 23, 86 rated. Great player. Left outside linebacker Bradley Chubb, nasty to face, but luckily 82, not that highly rated. But then again, take a look at it, at the details here. Strength 91, super high power rush. So yeah, nasty player, left outside linebacker. Mid linebackers, Foyesade Oluokun, 89 rated, then Malik Bryant and Isaiah Knight, quick drop off. Foyesade Oluokun, definitely a very good player. Right outside linebacker Roquan Smith, selfless, X Factor, 29 years old, 99 rated, absolutely brilliant. 99 tackle, nasty player, best right outside linebacker in the game at the moment. Sergio Hendricks is behind him. Cornerback Patrick Surtain II. This is a new addition, joining from the Denver Broncos, of course, we know that. We've got Jalen Johnson and these two elite corners going to be shutting down the play. Javian Toviano, a rookie. Let's check out his depth trade, normal depth trade, rookie out of LSU. Then we've got Bravion Rogers, another rookie, and Quentin Adhiero, another rookie. Interesting. Well, I guess that they have a lot of cap space here. Not cap space, but cap, blocked here with Patrick Surtain. So they had to backfill a little bit with cheaper players. Free safeties, Eddie Jackson, 83 rated, 32. Grant Atkinson behind him. And strong safety, CJ Gardner-Johnson, 92 rated. Look at that grin. Looking forward to playing against the side, reckon, or being in Florida again, whatever. Chauncey Peoples behind him. Kicker, Chris Boswell, Brian McGee. Punter is Corey Bohorquez. So, what do we do in this game? Let's check out the weekly strategy. Again, don't fix it, don't break a working system. We're gonna go, and I clicked the wrong button. Gonna go with defend the short pass. Of course, I think we can contain them. Should be able to do that. We're gonna let the left edge train the starters. We're gonna go with the splits for most other players. Let me just check this out here because I don't want to make any mistakes. Left outside linebacker, gonna go with the starters. Mid linebacker, gonna go with a split. Right outside linebacker, gonna go with the split. Cornerback, feel like we're gonna go with the splits, free safety and strong safety. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna show you the lineup in a second, and then things will make sense. We're gonna go with the run inside. We're gonna be facing a very tough line of scrimmage here, but I don't see too many problems with that at the moment. Quarterback split, everybody's gonna be splitting except for the right tackle who I want to trade. The starters, of course, Francis Mauigoa. I want to give him those extra experience points. Let's see, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna sack the QB. I feel like we can do that. 20 points or less. We're gonna go with 300 defensive yards, and we will go with no sacks allowed. We're just gonna try it, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Not get the points. Let's take a look at the players that we want to train. Derek Williams, definitely. Jared McCutcheon, definitely. Deshaun Womack, definitely. Brad Wheeler, 86 rated superstar. Taulia also. Those are players that I really feel like I would like to train them to just give them the extra edge and to help them grow. Brad Wheeler, 21. He's playing the snaps anyway, so I feel like we might get away with picking another player here. And I do think that I want to go for, where is he? Where do I have him? The two rookies that I brought in, I think that they need a little bit of help, right? So not these two, not these two, nobody here, here. Adepoju Adebayor. I'm gonna have to work on that name. Taulia Tagovailoa. Really feel like he should be the focus here since he is the quarterback. On the other hand, he's growing anyways, man. Looking at the corner situation, I feel like Malik Muhammad could use some help. So we're going to go for that, and let's start training. Defensive training results are in, and we can see that we get some experience points. Focus XP is there as well. Bonus XP, no injuries. What about the offense? How are we looking here? We are looking quite interesting, but nothing happened. That is very, very positive. All right, let's go here. Let's manage the roster. I feel like we just solved a few problems along the way. All right, looking at the starting lineup, I want to have Jackson Carman on the inside, and I want to have Kendrick Green out here. I think that is a little bit better than the setup that was chosen initially. Taking a look at defense now. I want to have Adebayor taking the snaps. Of course, Nick Bolton or Rafi away, looking very nice. I want to have DJ Womack here. And here's Muhammad. And I want to give Muhammad a little bit more help here. So this is basically what it looks like right there. We brought in Adebayor last week. That was a trade for Noah Sewell, who was looking good. He was an 82 rated player. But, you know, we had a situation, and it was very similar to KELEE Ringo. You know, just looking into the future, he would have cost me more. And we just saved around 8 mil on the cap hit. And we brought in prospect players. I think it was realistic trades because, you know, trading for a rookie is not that unrealistic if the team gets proven NFL stars. And KELEE Ringo is a good player, and basically the team that got Noah Sewell, I think it was the Colts, also getting a good player. We're not going to be upgrading anything. I have 47 points. I want to use that on revealing a dev trait at the end of this episode. Right now, we're going to upgrade the players. We're going to be starting with DeAndre Swift. Going to put that into elusive back. And as I said, I lowballed him so hard in free agency. It was really insane. He's locked down for the next years. There's nothing that's going to happen here. And some more points for Taulia here. Improviser, awareness, speed, throw accuracy, deep. He is just really getting better and better. Really liking the look of his attributes overall. Just going to be improving him. Still one more week to sit out for Tyler Smith here. Broken ribs. One more week. Keanu Coate is going to get an upgrade here. Power rusher. He is definitely a backup. I just brought in a new player. I haven't decided who will be starting yet. I do want to give him some time to develop, and we'll be deciding that on the go later on. Hybrid for Joel Moreland, the backup at the free safety position. Really feeling comfortable with him. Malik Muhammad, there we go. Let's put this into slot and just check out if he is a scheme fit now. Not yet. We need to play quite a few snaps with him. I think I will have to reveal him first if I want to know what his dev trait is going to be. Roderick Glover, cornerback, 76 rated. We have a really deep pool right there. We also have the practice squad that is looking really good. Antwan Rabb, the drafted fullback, and he's just looking better and better. 8th best fullback in the league at the moment. Derek Williams, strong safety, also with a hidden dev trait. How many snaps does he need? He needs a lot, man. Deshaun Womack, again, getting an upgrade. That, of course, is due to his due to the X Factor. Really liking that. Really liking this development here. Of course, no big surprise for you right there. Playing away at Soldier Field in Chicago today. Of course, the Bears against the Dolphins. Justin Fields last week, 311 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. We'll try and get the interception done again. Taulia showing off the alternate away uniform here with the white top the turquoise pants and the turquoise socks. The Bears, of course, going to be playing in their home uniforms. And here we go. Out onto the field. Justin Fields leading the team onto Soldier Field. There we go. I mean, what else, you know? And looking forward to the game. Really looking forward to the game. Let's get going, guys. We are first on offense. And we're going to start with an inside zone right here. Left-hand side, slightly curved. Bijan Robinson. Our offensive line, of course, is a little bit weakened still. But, of course, Bijan is unchanged. And he's such a great player. He's really showing that off this season even more. And last season, you know, he was the MVP in the Super Bowl. Season before that, Offensive Player of the Year. Season before that, Offensive Rookie of the Year. So he's just really showing off his quality. I'm so happy that we managed to re-sign him. 7 years. There we go. Plays live. And we are pushing and shoving our way up to the 45. What a game, man. What a game. And the Bears defense, of course, tried to make things difficult for him here, but I don't know what that number 33 was doing. Sort of just slightly helping him along the way. So far, I've not seen a reason to change the plays up too much. Oh, there we go. Blown up pretty quickly here. Roquan Smith, I think it was him. 2nd and 10. Gonna go to the left here. The left is a little bit weaker at the moment. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. We can shove forward for 4 yards, but in the end, don't really get the pickup that I wanted to see here. The Bears usually have a good defense, but we are just that much higher rated across all positions. There we go. Good throw, good catch. Jamarr Chase, of course, stopped very quickly, but it was never about him really getting going from that play, getting going from that position. It was more about catching the ball and then being ready to defend it against the onrushing defenders. Next up, we're gonna go with a run play again. I would like to go with inside zone, left-hand side, slight curl. Gonna go between the center and the guard. This is a tall order here for Bijan because the front line, of course, is really, really hard to beat. 870 yards on the season, 82 today. This is gonna be a 100-yard game for Bijan, no questions asked. Last week, a little bit limited on the run plays. This week, I fully intend to utilize him again. 59, doing some coverage here, and we push forward. 3rd and 2. Very nice play. Halfback ace power, left-hand side. Or do I go with a stick? Let's go with a stick here. Nah, it is 3rd and 2. Let's not experiment here, right? But I want to see an inside zone. So quick reshuffle here. Ruckert moving over to the right-hand side. All the tight ends are there now. And there we go. Do you see that? Do you see the agility? And you know, I would be saying, well, there's something not right here. It feels too easy. But first off, it doesn't. And secondly, this is a running back that is 99 across all categories. It's not a 99 in one category. It's across all categories, man. Absolutely crazy. Still haven't decided what I'm going to do with Kareem Hunt. And there we go. DeAndre Swift pushes forward. 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line. Power. Oh. And you can see it here. DeAndre Swift is a very good running back. Really very good. He's quick. He's strong. But, you know, he just doesn't break through the way that Bijan does. And that, of course, is a major difference between the two players. And the quality gap is just really, really noticeable. Oh, my Lord. Oh, that was almost a pick. Should have gone for Jaylen Waddle. 4 yards. We're going to go and take this. Being the away team, you know, I Don't like giving up points. And, you know, if I were to mess up the play here, nah. Rather let Tyler Bass take that. We could have gotten away probably with a better play here. But, alright, that was a quick stop here. Our defense up for snuff again. And that is just that. Our defense is higher rated than their offense. Plus, we just have more quality across all positions. You know? DeAndre Swift would have been down immediately here on contact. But Bijan manages to push through 1 or 2 tackles without any questions asked. Do we have a good play here? Do we go for a tight end corner? I don't know. It just feels like at the moment, I think the inside zone runs, those runs with Bijan are more promising. Quick stop here though. Number 21 comes across 3rd and 6. Let's go with the cross drag. Let us go with the cross drag. I'm looking for Beaux Collins here, to be honest. I feel like he is the player that is... Nope. Quick switch. Oh, Michael Mayer gets taken down. Number 46, Oluwaku. Defense is strong. They've got very powerful players in there. This might be very tricky. Also, since it's an away game. There we go. Coach Dreddeus, and we're not going to punt. Never, ever are we going to punt this. Nope. We're going to go with a halfback dive. I feel like those straightforward runs with Bijan is like, you know, like a wrecking ball coming in there. And just look at that. It takes so long to really take him down unless the hit comes from the side or, you know, from the back. He's just steaming into those players. And Roquan Smith, man, he never let him go. But it took a lot of manpower to take him down. Take a look at that. 3 to 4 players tugging on him. Let's get a score in this first half here. Verticals, wide drag. Jamarr Chase, best case option. Jaylen Waddle maybe as well. If all else fails. Oh, there I'm going to go with Michael Mayer was what I wanted to say. 2 and 4 for Taulia today. 17 yards passing. Not too crazy, but I'm not forcing anything here. Just want to have a positive rating for him, to be honest. Things were freeing up. Jamarr Chase. I love it when I have time to go through the progressions. Whatever happened right there to number 21. Let me just show you what I mean. I'm going to focus on Taulia here. All right, so the snap is live. Then everything starts moving. And I always have to wait to see which player goes where and which player gets free on their run. There are a few players that I discard straight away, like Jaylen Waddle. Didn't really expect him to go anywhere. Wasn't really waiting for him to happen. I was either waiting for Michael Mayer, but he was sort of caught up in the middle there. Didn't really get the space, but he was dragging. And take a look at that. Michael Mayer, he's here, number 87. And this is number 46. I think that's Oluwaku, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's Oluwaku. Anyhow, Oluwaku, and he sort of drags him along with his movement. And as soon as he drags him, as soon as I see that, space is clear. And I just know that Jamarr Chase, who's setting himself here, this is going to work. And Oluwaku tries to react, of course, but no chance. Chase is going to be taken down quickly. After that, the hit is going to be coming. There's no question there, but the catch was made. The gain, and we get a first down. There we go. Bijan swarmed very quickly. We lose the X Factor ability right there. We don't lose the ability, but we lose the activation, the zone, whatever you want to call it. Let's try another one. Left-hand side run here. Number 21. Oh my lord. Locking arms. 3rd and 9. Really not getting going here. 2-minute warning hits us. And as I said, defense not to be trifled with. I still feel like we do have the edge here. And they're focusing on the right side. I think I'm going to be going with Collins here. Maybe even Chase. There we go. Chase stretching his hands. Patrick Surtain II was covering him along the way, so that ball had to be precise. And it even was just that. Well, that was a good one. Good play. 1 minute 40 to be played in this first half. Bijan Robinson is going to be my target here. Let them swarm me, and there we go. Good pushes here by the offensive line. We're even dragged forward. I love that. Number 96. Don't know why they do that, though. Sort of grabbing the player and then pulling him forward. DJ Johnson or Jamarr Chase. I think Jamarr Chase. Smacked away. 3rd and inches. Let's set up a mesh. And let's not be greedy here, right? Inside zone run. Left hand side. We need inches to get going here. To get the 1st and goal. Alright. Why not just go in if we can do that? Number 21 tried to be a blocker here for Bijan. But out came the stiff arm. Out came 99 rated power back. Jesus, man. Yeah, that was just no stopping him. No stopping him. Well done. Very well done. Come on. Defense holds them out the 18-yard line. 10-0. Use 2 timeouts. Let's get this going. Oh, almost a pick. Nope, not liking that. Wiseale. Rather get the clock running, to be honest. And off we go. Bijan. Do we find some space? Nope. Oh, they call a timeout. That's an interesting choice. We're still in the 2nd quarter. Dolphins wide corner. 3rd and 7. Outside zone, nope. Inside zone, yes. Let's readjust. Looking for that gap here between the center and the guard. And there we go. A beautiful push here. 4th and 1. Timeout called again. Yeah, they won't be stopping us here. Not gonna happen. Halfback dive. Bijan Robinson, 4th and 1. Off we go. I also think that we don't really need many draft picks. This is something that also crossed my mind. You know, just go for some draft picks. Trade Kareem Hunt because he's a quality asset. On the other hand, why not just... let's go with this. Ooh, RPO. And we're just going to wait it out. Here's halftime. Patterson, Carmen, and Kendrick Green. I think they're not doing too badly over there on the left side. It's the high power ratings that we do have. We're going to stick with this, of course. We have been limiting them quite well. Jack Fox going to be kicking the ball here way to the left-hand side. Windy City kickoff. Are we going to make it into the crowd? Yeah. All right, so they're going to start at the 25. Don't care too much about the 25, just don't want to have a long kick return. And sometimes that happens. We managed to hold them at the 29. That was a close call right there. But our defense is really, really doing so well. I just love that we can bring in rookie players. We don't have the pressure that all of our players have to be top-notch immediately. Let's go with this one. Waddle definitely not in my sights. Good catch. Michael Mayer is still going after the catch, man. He's such a fantastic tight end. Seriously, guys. If you play a franchise and if you get to the draft and he's available, take him. It's so weird in the real 2023 draft in real life, basically. He is being put at the end of the 1st round somewhere, maybe even 2nd round, beginning of 2nd round. I don't get that. If you look at games of his at Notre Dame, he is such a brilliant player. Such a fantastic player. He's so good on the block. He really hits players. He reminds me a lot of a very physical George Kittle. There we go. Hard hit straight from the front. Number 4. That's Jackson, of course. There's no getting past him at that point in time. But is that a problem for us? Nope. Because I just know that we're going to get through here. Okay, I'm going to do something now. I'm going to go into the depth chart, and I will be going down to the defensive side of things. I just want to check. Right, DJ Womack, Rousseau, Wheeler. I've got away here. That is okay for me. I'm a worry. That is good. I want to give him the snaps. I'm going to put Malik Muhammad up here now. I'm going to put him as my CB2. And I'm going to be putting Derek Williams as my strong safety number 1. I want to give him those snaps. I want to see if we can help them along in the reveal, because we now have a lot of them to reveal. And I think that we're going to try and exploit the fact that they're seemingly setting up for us, whatever that was, a blitz. Well, that was a tight one. Let's go the halfback slam here. Just want to give him some playing time, playing experience here. Here we go. Go for a shove. Take those 4 yards. That's okay by me. Let's go to slip screen, left-hand side. This one might blow up quite hard, but we're going to try nonetheless. Throw is live. Bijan, off we go. Ah, beautiful stiff arm. Number 33, Jaylen Johnson does come across, trying to stop Bijan. And in the end, it does take, I think it was Oluwakun who did the final impact here. But this is just really crazy, man. Take a look at that. Beautiful screen. Puts the shoulder in there and keeps upright. That is the best part about Bijan. That he's just such, such a non-stop player. It's so hard to get him down. All right. On display, him being taken down. All right. He's breathing hard. Look at his helmet. Yeah, we're not going to use him now. We're going to give him a little bit of a rest here. Let's try this. Going to be going with Waddle, I think. Doesn't matter. 3rd and 6. Slip screen. I would like to use another player though. Dig return. I don't like those return plays because sometimes they just don't work. Bijan's still breathing hard. Take a look at that. Jaylen Waddle on the short run. We've got Collins on the longer run. Wow, what a nice turn here. And Jaylen Waddle gets a first down for us in the 3rd quarter. And I mean, we have to be considered favorites this season. Just by the way that we're playing. Really starting to think what I'm going to do after this season. All right, still breathing super hard. All right. Let's hope he catches his breath in between these quarters. Now, really thinking of what I'm going to do. I want to continue the San Diego Crusaders. I'm going to be doing another season with them because I really want to see Josh Allen in action there, right? Right. Robinson's fit again. Just going to go for it here. 2nd and 7. But, of course, this is... do I go for another season here? If we really get the Super Bowl again. Good catch. 3rd and 2. Or do I start another franchise? I want to do one post draft, of course. So spanning from April to August until the new Madden drops. I do have the plan. Oh, that was unexpected. 4th and 2. What are we gonna do? Field goal? Oh, we're going to go for a dive. We're going to go for a dive, guys. Because we're the reigning champions. We want to play aggressive football. Go, 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 go. And we get the first down. He who dares wins. And that is happening a lot to us at the moment. Not at the least down to Bijan Robinson's efforts. Mountains away. I would really like to give someone else a go here. I think I have to set that in the general depth chart. Bijan Robinson doing so well, but at some time I feel like he does need a rest. And we're in. That was a team effort. Offensive line doing their part. Really happy about the way that the left side of the offensive line is working here. You know? Really liking the fact that Green and Carmen, just look at Carmen battling it out over there. And in the end, that is the reason why we are having such a great season. Because we just have the depth. Oh my God, we stopped them at the 4-yard line. I almost saw them scoring right there. That was super close. That was really super close. Off we go. We are swarmed here. 2-minute warning hits us close to the end of this game. Momentum is shifting in our favor. That is great. Really liking that. And off we go. All right. 3rd and 8. I think they're hell-bent on stopping us now. Let's go with the screen. Just don't want to have a safety, basically. That is all I want to see. Now we got ball is out. And here we go. 4th and 3. We are super far back, so this time I will punt it. Let's try and spot them really far back. Where's my best bet? Let's go like this. Jack Fox, very good punter. Really happy with him. There we go. Kaboom. Michael Moore. Malachi Moore. Not Michael Moore. Oh, good stop here. Number 48. Getting to grips here at the 48. Ah, nice. Number 48 stops them at the 48-yard line. Justin Fields. And there we go. They're on the board. Couldn't stop them at that short range. Couldn't stop them at that short range, but doesn't really matter too much. I would really say that we're safe. They do have all of their timeouts still left. And there we go. Oh my Lord, I was thinking I was through. Timeout called, of course, because why would they do something else here, right? Basically, on those franchise series, I mean, I could really go for another year or two without a problem. I have the squad to do just that. The big question is, you know, at some point in time, we're just going to be very, very good. Other teams are going to be getting better, of course, as well. But, you know, we really found our rhythm here. And we're just really, really moving along well here. 13 seconds at the 31-yard line. We're going to go with another Bijan. Oh, there we go. Take a look at that gap here. That is insane. Another timeout called. 8 seconds. Tell you what. We're not going to go crazy. We're not going to go crazy. But we are going to rub it in a little bit. Tyler Bass, come on. Let's get some experience points for you. And there we go. Slightly inaccurate, but wind carries it in. And it's going to end 20 versus 7. Another super solid game by this team. And we are really rolling right now. We are really rolling and strolling, and we are absolutely rocking this season, man. Absolutely rocking it. Very, very well done, guys. 20 versus 7 on the road. This is really what a championship team looks like. DJ Johnson, to a lot of congratulations. Justin Fields did well. Also getting the higher rating here. 60% completion rate, 138 yards, 1 touchdown. Taulia, Tagovailoa down here. Completion rate 64. decent, but not a great game. Pass play was a little bit difficult to get done. Bijan again dragging us, kicking and screaming to the win. DeAndre Swift, 5 yards. Receiving, Darnell Mooney, Jamarr Chase, 40 yards. Deontay Johnson. Didn't really get those touchdowns that I wanted to see, but doesn't matter. Zach Tom allowed a sack. Is there a clear solo tackle leader? Yes. Malik Bryant, total tackle leader. Foyesade Oloko. Yeah, he was so good, 46. Just such a strong player. And Malik Bryant wasn't far behind. He was very, very tough as well. Tackles for loss, quite a few here from both sides. Sacks, only one by Orafi away. And 0 interceptions this game. Alright guys, coming off the game, 7-0, topping the AFC East, and we're running away with the league, to be honest. Let me just check something here. Are we the top team right now? We are tied with the Cowboys. Yeah, well that about checks out because the Cowboys are always super buffed in Madden, but we are here with a percentage, win percentage of 1.0. Isn't that awesome? Points for 187, points against 100. Very, very good season at the moment. Really rocking it, really enjoying it, and no questions here. Something that we're going to do right now is we are going to reveal one of those hidden death trait players. And let me just take a look at which player I want to reveal first. Francis Mauigoa. I definitely would like to see what his death trait is. However, he's playing all of the snaps anyway, so I think that he might get this revealed naturally. On defense, Adama Warren. I want to know what his death trait is. And he has 11 right now, so this is going to take even longer to reveal. What about Derek Williams down here? Derek Williams, he has 221 played, so he might be revealed naturally. And Malik Muhammad, I think he has 32 played. All right. So I think the first one I'm going to reveal is going to be our linebacker, the specialist. Let me just check that because I feel like I need to give a little bit of a rest for. I need to rest him a little bit. I don't want to take the punch away here, right? But the power halfback. Nah, I'm going to stick with it. Why would I ever choose a weaker player here? All right, managed staff. It is now time to reveal Adama Warren. This is in the talent tree of the head coach. And we are going to do this. Reveal a hidden death trait. Malik Muhammad. Nope. Francis Mauigoa. Nope. I am tempted, but I want to see Adepoju Adama Warren first. The player that we brought in instead of Noah Sewell. All right, let us take a look over at the lineup now. I'm really tense right now. I want to see what we brought into the team. A startive trait at any rate, but is it going to be better? No, it is a startive trait. Works for me. I have no problem with that, to be honest, because he is a rookie startive trait at age 22. That is really great. He's got the acceleration, the speed, the tackle power, and yeah, we'll just keep improving him over time, and he will get better and better. Plus, and that is one of the major reasons I brought him in, is this here. He costs us below 1 mil per year, and he will just be growing, so that is absolutely not even something to think about. Francis Mauigoa will be revealed. I have no doubt in my mind right there. Now, next up, I will be revealing, I think I'm going to be revealing Malik Muhammad. Really want to know what he is. Or Derek Williams, because at some point in time, I think that maybe Jordan Fuller might be one of those players that I have to let go. He just has a deal that is, not super expensive, but of course those 5 mil can be dragging at some point. And we do have a lot of draft picks. Actually, I think that I'm going to be trading some for next year's draft. But as I said, I want to get ready for those negotiations next year, and there are quite a few coming up. Not even looking at these here. Kareem Hunt, we're going to think about that one. Siaki Ika, that's this year, of course. Jeremy Ruckert, yeah, I know that. Cam Steele, I know that. DJ Johnson, yes. But here we go. These are next year, all right? Michael Mayer, that's a huge one. That is one that I want to have next season. I want to have him for the future. Would hate to let him go, but of course he is, he's going to want a big deal because he's an X factor. Carlos Steele, that's a maybe. CJ Craig, I want to keep him 23 at 80. It's absolutely great. Roderick Glover, like him as a prospect, why not? JJ Brown, definitely want to keep him. Malachi Moore, I have to keep him. Beaux Collins, I have to keep him. Joel Moreland, well, that's a maybe. Keanu Coate, I want to keep him around. And then Hodges-Tomlins. And basically, you can see that there's quite a few players that we have to keep, must-haves. Beaux Collins, going to be wanting a big deal. Malachi Moore, going to be wanting a big deal. Not sure about JJ Brown, what kind of deal he wants. CJ Craig, definitely. Michael Mayer, definitely. And I just don't want to have any problems regarding the salary. So everything we do this season to sort of take the pressure off for next year is going to be good and helpful. All right, guys, had to ramble a little bit on the monetary side here. I hope you enjoyed the game. Really enjoying it. This season is going so well. We're going to be hitting the trade deadline in 2 weeks. Going to have to decide on what to do with some players up until then. Apart from that, super happy. Really enjoying this Dolphins team. We are reaping what we have sowed over the past few seasons, and a lot of hardships are really, really worth it right now. Sticking with Taulia, sticking with a few other players. So, yeah, there we go, guys. Really enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for watching. Drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. If you like what I'm doing, that just helps me a lot. And as always, see you next time.